Good morning to both of you.
Hi, fellas.
Hey, Tammy, what is Mitt Romney doing right in Iowa?
You know, he went to the caucus, of course. He spent a lot of time there. They got to know him. That's key. There's a sense of respect that's there. His religion, the fact that he is essentially a born-again Christian, matters. I would remind Republicans, though, that both Larry Craig and George W. Bush are men of faith. They're Christians, and that you can see what that's gotten us lately.
But you're saying that Romney's worked it in Iowa, and the work he's put in has paid off. Tell me this, then.
And he's an appealing guy. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But I think that obviously we're looking at a different picture nationally.
Okay. Explain why Rudy Giuliani, nationally, taking that last word there, Bob, why is he so far behind in Iowa when he trails across the country?
Well, a couple of reasons. I mean, Iowa's not a perfect state for Giuliani, but let me make a point about Thompson because you heard it here first. I do not believe he will win Iowa, and I'll tell you why. He, first of all,
you're saying Fred Thompson won't win Iowa.
No, excuse me, Romney.
Okay, go ahead.
Mitt Romney will not, and I'll tell you why. First of all, he had an inflated lead in that state because he put television up early, and as Tammy said, he went to that straw poll, and he's been out there an awful lot. But when you talk about being a born-again Christian, this guy is a Mormon, and among evangelical Christians, that is not considered a born-again Christian, number one. And number two, I think you're starting to see just when anybody gets any publicity, like Thompson did, who has no ads up there yet, he all of a sudden jumps up. On Giuliani, a New York City mayor trying to make it in a farm state is a very difficult sell all the way around. It's why he's been trying to wait and try to convince people he will do well in Florida, the big states, but you got to get through Iowa and New Hampshire first.
Stick to Iowa for a moment. Do you agree with Bob, Tammy? Does Romney win Iowa?
Here's the difference of what the factor we're going to see that's very different is the idea of republicanism is dead. You're looking at a Republican Party that is so disaffected and so angry at what's going on. They're looking for a new sort of leadership. That's why I think all bets are off. So Romney absolutely could win, but remember, we've got debates coming up. Thompson is finally going to be in a debate tomorrow. We're going to finally, that may or may not, depending on his performance, will have an impact. Certainly.
That's a good point.
There's plenty of opportunities for Howard Dean screams. We're going to see. But I do think that the Republicans are not going to vote regularly. I think Christians, regardless of the element of where they worship and how their Christianity manifests, are realizing that necessarily being a man or a woman of faith isn't everything that matters. And that's why Giuliani will have a better chance nationally.
Interesting analysis there. Quickly on the Democrats, put it on the screen. No surprise here. Hillary Clinton now pulling away a little bit in Iowa. John Edwards and Barack Obama right behind her on that. I guess it's hers to lose, I guess, at this point, isn't it, Bob?
Well, yes, but let me tell you, having done that state many, many times, people in Iowa make up their minds generally between December 1 and the time of the caucuses. So it's very fluid. And I'll tell you, if Barack Obama does not win Iowa, he might as well consider himself out of this race if she wins. Organizationally, I've been out of the state.
You're saying that if he doesn't win in Iowa, he's done.
I just don't. I think if she wins in Iowa, her momentum will be so strong, this thing will be over very early, and she'll be the nominee. But
well, Michelle Obama said as much. Michelle Obama said Barack would be out if he didn't win Iowa.
Well, I'll tell you the other about front runners, though, in Iowa. It's a very dangerous place to be. Iowans are very cantankerous people. And remember, polling is so uncertain in Iowa because you're trying to find caucus goers. And caucus goers, trying to find them in polls, these are people who take 4 hours out of one night a year and go do this. Not many people do it. We're talking about 100,000 people.
I think you all make excellent points, too. We'll pick it up again soon, all right? Thank you, Bob.
All right, good.
Thank you, Tammy.